Hello viewers, today we'll be solving the following problems on quadratic equation using the factorization method. So let's begin with the first question. Alright, we have x squared plus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. The coefficient of x squared here is 1. Whenever there is no number attached to x squared, it means that automatically there is 1 there. So in this case, 10 becomes our product and 7 our sum. So we are going to look for two values that will multiply themselves to give us 10. And those two values, if they are added up, the result should be 7. So what are the two values? So we have 5 and we have 2. 5 times 2 is 10 and 5 plus 2 is 7. So we'll come back and replace 7x with 5 and 2. So here becomes 5x plus 2x plus 10 equal to 0. Now we are going to factorize. Between x squared and 5x, x is common. X squared divided x is x, and 5x divided x is 5. Between 2x and 10, 2 is common. If we divide 2x by 2, we'll have x. And if we divide 10 by 2, we'll have 5. Everything equal to 0. Now notice that the two brackets are the same. So pick one of the brackets. Create another bracket with the leftovers here, x and plus 2. Everything equal to 0. So there is a rule in mathematics that if two numbers are multiplying themselves, say a times b is equal to 0, it follows that either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. So we are going to do the same thing here. Since we have x plus 5 times x plus 2 equal to 0, so we have that x plus 5 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now we'll subtract 5 from both sides in the first case. If we do that, x here will be equal to minus 5. Or we'll do the same thing here. If x plus 2 is equal to 0, we'll subtract 2 from both sides. So x here is equal to minus 2. So that means our answer is equal to s is equal to minus 5 or minus 2. And the second question, now the first thing we have to do is this, to open up the brackets. So when we multiply with 9x, we have 9x times s to be 9 squared plus 9x times 1 is 9x, and everything is equal to 4. Because we are using factorization method, we are going to take all the terms to the left hand side. So, and that means we are going to subtract 4 from both sides. So if we do that, minus 4, this place is minus 4. So if we do that, we'll have 9x squared plus 9x minus 4 is equal to 4 minus 4, which is 0. So this becomes a standard quadratic equation format. All right. Now, in the previous problem, we said that the coefficient of x squared was 1. Now, in this problem, we have 9 as the coefficient. So what we'll do is to multiply 9 by minus 4. 9 multiplied by 9 minus 4. So if we do that, we'll have minus 36 as our product. And our sum is positive 9. So what this means is that we'll look for two numbers that will multiply themselves to give us minus 36. And if we sum or add up those numbers, we should get positive 9. So we'll look for those two numbers. And without wasting time, we have 12 and minus 3. 12 times minus 3 is minus 36. And 12 minus 3 is equal to 9. So we'll say 9x squared. Now, in place of 9x, we'll now introduce 12x and minus 3x. So here becomes 12x minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. So factorize as usual. So between 9 and 12, 3 is common. And between x squared and x is common. So we have 3x as common. So 9x squared divided by 3x, we'll have 3x plus 12x divided by 3x is 4. We'll come over to this place. Minus 3x minus 4, 1 is common. So we'll have minus 1. And minus 3x divided by minus 1, that becomes a positive value, that is 3x. And minus 4 divided by minus 1 is a positive value. So plus 4 equal to 0. Our brackets are the same. The two brackets are the same. So pick one of the brackets, 3x plus 4. We create another bracket with these leftovers. We'll have 3x minus 1. And everything is equal to 0. So we're going to split this. We say 3x plus 4 is equal to 0, or 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. So in the first case, if 3x plus 4 is equal to 0, we'll subtract 4 from both sides, and we'll have 3x is equal to minus 4. This place, the 4 will go off, and we'll have minus 4. Or we'll do the same thing here. 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. We add 1 to both sides. So if we do that, we'll have 3x is equal to 1, because this 1 here will disappear. Okay, 3x is equal to minus 4. Now we are looking for x. We'll divide both sides by 3. And over to this place, we'll also divide both sides by 3. So if we divide by 3, 3 will cancel out, and we have x here equal to minus 4 over 3. Or we'll do the same thing here. 3 will cancel out here, and we'll have that x is equal to 1 over 3. So our answer will say that x is equal to minus 4 over 3 or 1 over 3. That is our answer. Okay, the last question for today, we have minus 2x squared minus 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. Here we have minus 2 as the coefficient of x squared. So we'll multiply it by 5 to get our product. So minus 2 times 5 is equal to minus 10. Minus 10. So we'll look for two values that will multiply themselves to give us minus 10. And if we sum them or add them up, we'll get minus 3. So those values are 2 and minus 5. So we'll replace minus 3x with 2x, plus 2x and minus 5x. So now we'll factorize minus 2x is common here. Now if we divide minus 2x squared by minus 2x, minus minus will change to positive. So we'll be getting a positive x. And if we divide 2x by minus 2x, because the signs are different, plus and minus, there will be a negative sign there. And we'll be left with 1. Minus 5x plus 5, we'll have minus 5 common. And if we divide minus 5x by minus 5, the two negative signs will cancel out. 5 will cancel out and we'll be left with just x. And 5, which is a positive number, divided by a negative 5, will have a negative value, that's minus 1. Everything equal to 0. We have two brackets that are the same. We'll take 1 and we'll create another bracket. Minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. So we have that x minus 1 is equal to 0, or minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. So if x minus 1 is equal to 0, so we'll need to isolate x, and for us to do that, we'll add 1 to both sides. Add 1 here and also add 1 here. So here, this 1 will disappear because 1 minus 1 is 0. So we'll have that x is equal to 1. Then coming to this place, we have minus 2x. We need to remove minus 5 from here. So what we'll do is we'll add 5 to both sides. Add 5. So 5 minus 5 will go off. So we'll have minus 2x is equal to 5. So if minus 2x is equal to 5, we are looking for x. So we'll divide both sides by minus 2. So if we divide both sides by minus 2, we'll have that minus 2x divided by minus 2 is equal to 5 over minus 2. So if we do that, minus will cancel out minus, and 2 will cancel 2. So we'll have x remaining there. We'll have x is equal to minus 5 over 2. So we have that x is equal to 1 or minus 5 over 2 as our answer. So the root of the equation is 1 or minus 5 over 2. And we can actually confirm our answers by substituting the values of x into the equation minus 2x squared minus 3x plus 5. So let's do that. So when x is equal to 1, we substituted and we got 0. We got 0. And when x is equal to minus 5 over 2, we also substituted and got 0. So our answers are very correct. So we come to the end of today's class. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel to get more interesting educational videos. Thank you.